Trying to kill the smell of smoke.
Usually it's when
All right. We are here.
And the funny thing is,
intro music. I like it. Let's go. Okay.
The windows are open.
Turn your phone down.
Oh, that's me probably.
Welcome to the Steve to the Max show with J.O. and Jules. Jen just wanted to show her pocketbook real
I
quick.
always throw it on the top.
It was like right there.
That's okay.
How you guys doing today?
That's better. Here.
Turn me down.
No.
Oh, it's down.
Oh, yeah.
It is
There
down,
we go.
Steve.
Yes, you could watch us live. What's the name of this building again? I drove by. I said the name, and I was like, "What's this building called over here?"
That one's probation, or at least it used to be.
There's probation office in there, but it's not. I forgot.
I know, but I call it the
something
probation.
Commons or something like
Yeah,
that.
something Commons.
Something Square. I don't know.
Square Commons. Yes. So
Square.
live from
You
the
just made that
studio,
up.
Square Commons.
We're on the third floor.
He pulled it out of his ass.
Seymour Studio 2A now, right?
No, this is 1A because this is the new flagship far.
So, Jules, you've only been on this ride for 2 studios. We've been on this ride for 3 studios.
I missed the house.
We had 3
I love
studios.
the-
Oh
yes,
yeah,
We were in
the
the
house
house first.
studio was nice.
yeah. That's
It
because
would get hot as hell in there sometimes, but it was nice.
No, I had AC.
No, remember how many times it got hot in there?
That's because Jen.
I wish that was the case. That was not the case. It was but not a lot though. A few times it was really hot.
No.
Or the time when Steve almost hit me in the head with the snowball.
Oh yeah, no, I hit
I
Max.
mean,
I got Max.
I got that on video, by the way.
But
We did a
you-
lot of things.
Mhm.
We did, yes. Every studio shares a memory. The last studio was the flood studio.
Oh my God. Legionnaires' disease.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. It's
That
back.
one.
That's on my.
I told you.
Whenever I saw that, I thought of you
Absolutely.
immediately.
We're
That
gonna-
was
Legionnaires'
funny.
disease.
Yes, I have that. I
Yes.
have that on our weekly rewind.
I think I have to get Steve's business
Hi,
insurance
Vicky. How are
information
you?
in case I have to fucking sue you because of
Wait.
some work hazard.
If she
What
gets
the fuck?
What's up?
if she gets Legionnaire's disease, she's
Legionnaires'
suing you.
disease.
What is going on with you, Jen?
Monkeypox.
Jen.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Ain't that some shit? And then I get even more mad when someone puts the fucking the old school Planet of the Apes people up. Monkeypox.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But that's what they put up there.
Oh god!
Then what did someone say? You should. What is it? The K is silent, so it's just moneypox.
What?
Yeah, because it's just some other disease. They're just trying to get money from you.
You and your conspiracy theories.
Oh, listen to
Yes.
me. That is hold on. Let me just give you. So this is what's happening. So my husband's sick, right? He's a little better, but not any better. So Granny, she's, you got to get the vaccine. You got to get the blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. So I said, Ma, I have so many side effects anyway. So she sends this article. You got to have Chris. It's a long weekend. You need to get this pill. You need to. I said, Mom, I'm not taking any more of these fucked up pills. Sure enough, she gets some article yesterday and she forwards it to me. You might have been right. Like some bullshit that people are getting sick from the fucking pill.
What pill is this?
For COVID.
Yeah.
Like it's like
There's
some,
a COVID pill?
apparently, yes.
I didn't even know that.
can
Did you,
reduce
Max?
your symptoms within 2 to 3 days.
Max, are you participating? Why'd you push
What
your
is he
microphone
sick
away?
with?
I got.
Max pushed his
Jen,
microphone away.
what
He's
is he
just
sick
chilling.
with?
COVID.
He
gave
has
her-
COVID. Okay.
I gave her the spotlight. Yes.
Well, I think, listen, you don't really know, right? So he takes it and the line is so,
Yeah,
he
faint.
can't really tell, but he was so sick.
Oh.
But
I
he's
keep hearing somebody's phone or something.
not me, bro.
And it me.
Me.
You hear that?
It's probably you, Steven.
It's not me.
Ha!
It's not.
No, it isn't me.
I don't even have Facebook on my thing right now.
Apparently, I think it was me, but we're gonna.
That's
Yeah.
one demerit.
What's
I'll
up,
keep 'em
Paul? How you
coming.
doing, Paul?
How come you can see? I'm on like some when no one's there. One person is fucking
Fix
me.
it, Max.
Like he puts it, go this one, and then there's no one there.
So, what are you guys doing for Memorial Day weekend?
This is it, right?
Well, there's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
You're having a
Are you coming over or no?
I'm probably because I only work till 2.
Okay, cool.
It's double time, so I'll be there.
Cool. That's fine by me.
Go from one plantation to the next.
Wow.
But at least at this plantation, I get double time on a holiday. Mass is real good to us.
Massa.
It's happening.
Oh God.
I'm your pappy.
Moving to the big house.
What show was that? What movie was that? I'm the baby pappy. No, I'm the baby. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. the heck was
What the?
Life.
Yes.
You can eat your cornbread.
Oh yeah, Life. I forgot about that
Me
movie.
too.
Yeah.
My husband says that all the time. You gonna eat your cornbread?
By the way, guys, there's going to be a lot of motorcycle noise out there because I do have the windows open.
Yes.
And it is nice outside.
You going swimming?
At my house, yeah.
Hi, Tawana. How are you?
She's all ready.
Well, here's the thing, right? I don't really like to dress up. So I was like, fuck it. Now it's warm. I could just put a bathing suit on since I'll be outside. Although my stomach is not ready for a bikini, but
whose phone's going off?
Not mine. Julie.
That's two demerits.
Mess today.
Two demerits.
Okay. I'm just.
So can we talk about Max taking free stuff when he goes through the store? So, okay, so there's the free magazine. And so what is your thought process when you take the free magazine? What are you going to do with it?
That's good toilet reading.
Oh, so you're on the
Max.
toilet, you're flipping through the free real estate magazine, you're taking a poop, and then you're like, oh shit, look at Steve.
Wow.
That's what we're doing. So when you go to like conferences, and
I was
stuff-
on I did a thing, photo shoot for a gay magazine.
Oh,
Was that the one you got?
No.
No.
it is when he took a minute off at the Grinder app.
No.
It took a minute.
Steve, your real
Okay.
estate popped up on Grinder. I mean Tinder.
No.
I mean Tinder.
You look lost.
Bless his heart. So listen, so when you go to like, if you go for work, right? Or if they have like a college fair at your school and you walk through, do you take the free stuff?
Sometimes.
Oh, God.
I'm being honest with you.
But why? Why are you taking a free
Because
pen?
it's free. That's
It's
why.
free, yeah.
But do you take it? Would you take it, Steve?
No.
I,
Not unless I had to write
All right,
something down. Or
All right. So
like-
if you pull up and you see a nice bookshelf being left on the side of the road,
That's different because someone's giving it away and they want to get rid of it
No,
for trash.
Steve.
No, they're giving it away for trash, though.
you're not pulling up and getting a fucking bookcase
Or a
from the side of
couch.
the road. You're not doing that, Steve.
You're cleaning
If I-
up the city.
Bro,
Look at
if
it that
I ever
way.
see you taking free shit.
Oh,
from
you
some-
won't see me taking it. I'm just.
But you would do that if you see a pile of stuff on the side of the road,
No.
you're pulling over and
No.
you're looking through it.
No.
Yes, you are, Max. He's silent. He's looking through
He
it.
might. You might be because you're giving yourself away. I would not do that.
Like recently.
Why? What do you guys have against
No. I'm not going through somebody else's crap.
you guys?
That's-
That bougie?
No, it's
but
just
you-
I'm not doing that
I'm not doing that.
because I'm sure there's somebody else that could use it.
There's people that.
Need
No,
it.
I'm not even that. It's going to the fucking trash can. I'm
Well,
not doing it.
But I'm not going through other people's
like,
junk.
Like Steve, I could see you.
I don't got time for that.
You picking something up, fixing it, and then flipping it,
Right.
and reselling it.
No, I have no
How
time
about
for that.
Can you do it in the evening, please, when the sun goes down? After 8 p.m. at least, or after in the summer hours,
You can
after
see all
9.
Now the college kids are out. You should have seen all the dumpster divers. They're like grabbing shit.
What?
Yeah.
Although, can I tell you
Mhm.
something? My Christopher comes home with a pair of Balenciaga sneakers. Apparently, so I didn't know this. It's very interesting. So they have like two different graduations at Cheshire Academy, right? So
Yeah.
the post grads they leave early because they're
Yeah.
done and they can graduate, and then they have graduation that's coming up. So all the international students, so all these Chinese kids, they were throwing away hundreds and thousands
Yeah,
of dollars of actual American money in the trash because they can't bring it back
Wow.
to exchange it.
Wow.
They were throwing away off-white brand. If you know what that
Mhm.
brand is, the sweatshirts are like $200 and $300 a piece. So the Christopher's friend, his roommate, just gave him these $2,000 sneakers, and he was like, "You can have them," but his roommate couldn't fit them, so he brings them home and gives them to Christopher.
That happened to me last year, where somebody
Wow.
left behind like.
Oh, sneakers. Yeah, I
yeah,
remember
there
that.
was like 9 pairs of sneakers. And he
Did you
wasn't-
take 'em?
Yeah,
I hope so.
yeah. They were-
that you can take.
like so then Christopher said he was in class and the girl was like, "Oh, well, I have like $2,000 worth of perfume that I can't take home. So what does anybody want it?" Like
Wow.
what?
Right.
Yeah, so he said the kids were going in the trash taking money out. Hundreds and
So
hundreds
that's
of
okay?
dollars.
All right, so
That's
remember
totally
that.
different, bro.
Remember that when
You
she
didn't say someone was throwing away hundreds.
So remember that.
Big difference.
Remember that when you come across any Post Malone tickets and they're for free.
I think he's going to go on tour soon because that new song is so good.
No, you're not getting them because you don't like free stuff.
Yeah, you don't like free stuff.
So you're not getting no
No,
tickets.
you're missing it. I don't want free shit at a conference, right? I'm not taking a free fucking pen. I'm not taking a fucking bookmark. I don't want
Wait
your
a minute.
stupid
Wait a minute.
notebook.
Wait.
I'm not pulling up on the side of the on the road to look through.
I
the
always inherit
No.
like free stuff. Like you give us the CO sports shirts all
No,
the
but
time.
that's different. I'm giving it to you.
It's it's a
I'm
gift.
not
She's
on the
gifting it to
side of the
you.
road picking through some shit to take home with sofa.
Oh, that's different.
You guys are getting
You
too technical.
Like tickets are gifting. He would be gifting those to her.
No, Jen would steal them.
Yes.
No, I don't. No, I would never
So if you threw a shirt at you at the concert, then would you just throw it back because you said, I'm not taking this sweaty shirt?
Or if Carmelo Anthony threw his boxers.
With his junk inside it.
Junk included.
Pictures tell they say 1,000 words, friend.
Oh my God.
1,000 words. I scroll through it every now and then, and I show people. They're like, "Oh my God."
Okay, so with that said, let's roll on with the show. What do you guys got today for topics? So we'll start with you, Jules. Let's go around the room.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
my
got
normal-
a.
My friend Joy, I love free shit. You're not. Yes, hold on. You're not
Hey.
pulling over Joy to the side of the road.
Hey, Joy, you're invited to the picnic tomorrow if you want to go.
Joy.
She just got chickens.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's cute, isn't it?
Her husband.
She's got the chicken.
That's what I thought she was saying.
I'd like to clarify.
Because you say that all the time.
Why does he sound like he's blown out for some
No, I
reason?
don't know. Why do I sound like I'm there you
There
go.
you go. You gotta-
Oh, Joy does not have the chicken.
No, because you're that's your famous saying. So
She
you're like,
has
the way,
chickens.
The way you just said it, she's like, she's got the chicken. And
I
I'm
said
like,
she's got chickens. That's
No,
not
no,
what I
No, but she did. She said she has chickens.
chickens.
what I thought you meant was
No, God, I would never tell someone's business that way. Oh no. Not the
Okay.
chicken.
So what are
carrying on.
things, phrases that people say that drive you nuts?
At the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Oh yeah, at
Every
the
time
end
a
of the day. Yeah.
motherfucker says at the end of the day, I want to say, shut.
What about you, Max?
Oh, well, this is what my work kids and you guys probably they use the word like 100
Oh my
times.
God.
Oh, I can't stand
Like,
that.
Jen, you
like,
used to
and
be
like,
like that.
I
and like,
cannot
and
In
like,
junior high,
like,
stand that.
with her popped up collar. I was like,
and like.
I can't stand when people are public speaking and everything is like that drives me bonkers.
Did your kids say like a lot?
Yes, and I'm like,
you were like,
You
No.
should-
she was like,
you know what you know
it's
what you
such
should-
a habit.
You know what you should do? You and her husband start a drinking game. Every time your daughter says like, you take it.
I'd be drunk in like 10 minutes.
my kids say that, but you know what my students always say. So we'll sit there. Well, what happened? So basically,
what happened was,
no, they say basically. What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh, yeah.
So basically,
that means you're stupid and they have to give it to you
I like.
On a basic
basically
level.
on a basic level. That's what that's what it means
But
basically.
what do these high schoolers or middle schoolers, what
Or
do they know
college
about
kids, or college.
basic level? Or
Yeah.
well, I guess college, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not any different in college than they are in high school. Trust me.
Well, they're probably not.
Because they're in a bubble and they want to stay in the bubble. And once they leave the bubble, they're like, oh,
I don't know if it's even if they're in a bubble. I just feel like they're just. I don't know. They're just exposed to so
this
much.
generation, Steve.
It's
so
just
much
very
than
different.
ours.
I have 7th and 8th graders wearing fake eyelashes, talking about
Oh.
waist trainers. I want to say, bitch,
I know they look like
Yes,
caterpillars on
they
their
do.
eyes.
One girl, listen,
They do.
I don't know.
That's too young.
It
That
will-
is just
That doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Like, what's happening?
What about bro?
Bro.
I say,
Oh,
to-
that's you.
I say-
That's you.
And I say it to my students all the time, bro, stop it, bro.
Bro,
like,
bro,
what are we doing?
Yeah, what
my
are we
daughter
doing?
says that to
What
me.
are we doing,
You know-
kids?
you know
I say
what's
it to them all the time.
You know what somebody said to me, and I haven't heard since like late 80s, early 90s? That's dope. Well, that's dope.
That's
Oh,
good.
wow.
I like
That's
that.
dope. That's dope.
It is dope.
That's dope.
I like
You know
that
what's
word.
No,
funny?
did you guys ever think of like sayings that don't make any sense? Like,
Yeah.
I want to fuck the shit out of you. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I.
You know
I
what I'm
hope-
saying? That's gross.
I'm hoping it doesn't mean what I think it means, right? Like, nope.
But you know what's interesting is
I
some
want to eat the corn. No.
some phrases that we used
No.
way back, and when the kids use them now,
Okay.
they have different meanings.
Like what?
What?
Like,
Like what?
I'm sorry, Steve. Give me an example, please.
Yes.
it's not me, it's her. She said it.
Can you say it in, I'm sorry, say it in a phrase.
I'm just trying
Would you
to.
like to phone a friend?
Yes.
Use that word in a phrase.
You need a
please.
lifeline?
Yeah, send her a lifeline, please.
Yes. Do you need
I'm
to
sorry.
call?
Can you call my husband, please? Never would- Who
need
would
to
you like
call
to call?
Steve?
Who would you like to? Okay, please call my husband.
Oh, call
Oh, I
Steve's
see.
wife right now.
Okay.
She'll help you out.
Next.
Although you don't ever call he probably wouldn't answer. Like it would be like it's for $1 million is on the line, or if I call my son DJ,
All right.
can you call Dwayne Ellis, please?
Rewind.
No one is
Now, what
answering.
was the question again? I'm sorry.
I already forgot.
What
Forget
they
it.
talking about words that have different meanings
Right.
Oh,
today than they did.
Yeah, so phrases
Okay.
that kids say, but we used to say, but mean something
Right.
different.
I can't think of any.
I heard one the other day.
What was that, Julie?
Snatch. I was
that's
just
right.
like-
What does it mean these days? Because I know what
it means that your body is on point, like
Yeah.
that your waist is snatched, like you.
I was
Really?
like-
Yes.
I was
Not
like,
your vagina.
yeah, I was like, no, that's
please
not.
don't
what
So
they
how do you
said.
say it then?
So like oh, look at her waist is snatched.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's fucking stupid.
and I was like, no, that's not what it means.
I know. You see all the old, what do we call it? Gen X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
what we are. Yeah.
Well, my daughter used to say this a couple of years ago.
what?
She'd be like, "I'm dead. I'm so dead.
I say it all the time.
I'm so dead." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're standing right here. What are you talking about?"
Or like, you know what? One
oh
of
my God, Trisha's back.
Yay.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Where's she at?
Oh, you can't see her on my her
dead.
comments. It's on my comments.
Oh, okay.
But every part of the country has a different saying that they say. Like down south, I'm sure they say different things than we say up here. It's
Well, if whatever they say is backwards and stupid. So
so all my southern friends, I have nothing to do with
no,
this.
they know. They're trying to get out. They know what's happening, right? They know what's happening. They can't say gay. They fucking
Yeah.
like right. Like what's happening in Florida? You can't say gay. You fucking can't get an abortion. Like you can't do anything there.
You know who you can't mess with is Little Nas X. But the baby
love that dude.
the baby tried to do that, and what happened? He got shot down. You know how many fans he lost because of that?
Well, because he's a piece of shit.
Because he was so homophobic. So it's just like
Who was?
the baby.
Oh,
He was
Well,
like,
he is being a baby.
Well, I
But
think,
he was-
listen, he can't even live in his own neighborhood. His own fucking neighbors hate him.
he's
Like,
gonna end up getting shot and killed. You know what I mean? It's just
know.
like he gets into all these fights.
but he's pretty much of a trash person and a human
But
trash.
the
human
one,
being, so.
the one that you would have never thought blown up is Little Nas X. I mean, he's just like, okay, he came out of the closet and
Yep.
he was just like,
And he's black.
He is black.
What?
Well, listen, I think that he just represents something completely different. So,
Yeah.
and he's able to like navigate his way through country music, through pop, through
Right.
rap.
right.
I mean, I don't know if I like some of his songs, but I don't know. I think I like him as a person and as a performer.
Yeah, me too.
I
I'm
think
the
his
same
music
way.
might be trash,
You have anything else?
and his outfits are pretty fabulous.
What
too.
else you got, Jules?
Yes,
Nothing
yeah.
that- well, I have my trivia.
So we're gonna go around
You
the
want
room
me to
again.
I'll do that at the
Oh,
end.
because look at Tawana said I always say I can't.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
You do.
Or
I
you
can't.
Or I'm
like,
dead.
I cannot.
I'm dead. I'm
That
a
was
kid.
She's like, I can't with you people. And then
Actually,
she shows the
I
fainting
just
emoji.
can't.
there's a song by 50. I like that song. It's called "I Can't."
There is?
I love 50. Did you
Oh,
see? Did you just see the
Yeah.
newest? Did you just see what the game just came out and said?
With about Eminem.
No, about 50. He claims that 50 paid him $1 million to stop saying "G you not." That's what he's claiming.
That makes sense.
Remember, because he said that. Because remember, he used to do it all the time.
50 is a G. Did you see what he did to Ja Rule? He bought
fucking
three front rows at his concert so nobody would sit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And that's why 50's
That was
broke now because he spends
He
his
is-
money.
Who's broke?
50.
He most certainly is
Yes,
not.
he is.
Listen to me. Google his net worth now. Since because of power, he is a multi-millionaire.
Show I told you guys
Compared to
watch.
what? Compared to what he had before.
No, he's back with more money than he has before
Because of
Not
the power.
because of power. He has
Yeah.
5 spin-off shows that are
Yep.
guaranteed 5 to 6
Now listen.
seasons each.
Really? I didn't know that.
Uh,
Well, he did. He was broke at one time because he was being stupid with his money.
Yeah.
So
And he talks about that a lot too.
Right.
If you listen to him, like if you ever listen to some of the interviews he does.
Right.
But now he's back at the top.
So
Oh, that's
moving,
good.
so moving along, I didn't do this the last show. I usually do what day it is, so every day is
You
like
haven't done that in a while.
yeah.
I feel
So
like.
no, let's do
Because
that.
we haven't been here in a while.
I know it feels like a
All
super
right,
long
so
time.
it's always a national holiday somewhere. So today is National 5 to 9 Day. That is a savings for college. So you're putting money
Oh.
aside for your. Now listen, with this college thing of kids, of people's parents saving money for their kids' college, what they don't understand is like these student loans. These don't go away. They'll follow you to your
Well, yeah.
to your 90, and then if you don't pay them off, they don't stop tracking you down. So
Nope.
National
Yeah, it's
5
so stupid. I know.
I know. So National 529 Day is like for, to build up a college savings and stuff like that. So they're just acknowledging that day of something to do.
Well, that's
But
nice.
here's a fun fact, friends. You could literally save right now in current time, right? So 2022,
Uh-huh.
you could save from a time a kid is born, and you will never be able to afford college to
I
pay
know.
it.
It keeps
to pay
going
it.
up. It keeps going up. Like,
The average tuition is $35,000.
Yeah, I remember back in the day,
Mm.
Harvard was 40,000,
God.
and people
Yeah.
thought that was astronomical. Now UConn is what?
like up to like
UConn is
70 or something.
No.
Well,
it's up there.
It's like 26
No.
No.
For out of towners, I'm talking about.
for out of state. Well, it's always the way, but it might be like 30 something.
No, it's way more than that.
So
Yeah, go ahead, look it up.
What's Trinity?
You want to put some money on this?
75, 77.
And Quinnipiac is right up there around there, too.
Oh, yeah, they're up there. Yeah.
And I'm saying that includes everything. Room and board,
that's
everything.
a lot. Like,
No,
that's crazy.
that doesn't include books. That
Like
should be
the TAP school, too.
UConn, so UConn out of state, $38,000.
There's no way.
I'm looking.
That's wrong. Look,
Steve.
what was it, Fox News?
No, 2022, 23. I'm telling you.
That's wrong.
It is, motherfucker.
My daughter just
No, it is not.
No.
For out of state tuition,
She's
it is
right.
I'm absolutely correct. And UConn is the most
Is
expensive.
that for the satellite one?
No, it's to go to stores. So here's what happened. So it's not, you think that out of state tuition is that much, but it's not. It's only like 25 to 35% more.
Well, that's because they had to pay for room and board.
But that is including room and board.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Because
with,
a lot of people in state they'll still live there. They're not just going
No, I understand that, but they
Yeah.
still get a discount.
Did you
an
commute?
in-state discount. Yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just for living
Well,
here,
where
but
did
it's
you
not
go?
that significant.
First, I went to Dean and I graduated, then transferred to UHart and I commuted there.
That's where I got my 6 year in school counseling from University of Hartford.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, I
And then I
didn't
got
know
my
that.
master's from Central.
Okay,
Oh.
moving along. It's also National Biscuit Day. Do you guys like biscuits?
No,
No.
they're weird.
I
aren't
love
they?
biscuits.
They're like a weird consistency. They're like,
I like 'em.
like dry.
I like sausage, egg, and cheese on a biscuit.
Kinda like
You
you're-
like the
feel
sausage?
like you're going to choke.
Sausage on a- or bacon, egg, and cheese on a sausage. Or, you know.
On a,
So-
on a
Oh my
sausage?
God, so that's
He likes cheese on his sausage.
So listen, this is
This
what
is going a
his
very different route today,
this
people.
is what his what his profile picture is on Grindr. It's a sausage, egg, and cheese.
On a biscuit.
You're killing me today. Can we talk about her? Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead.
You can talk about. I just
Yeah,
dish it out. I
she can take
definitely
it. She's got thick
She can
skin.
take it.
Moving along.
What do you want to talk about? You want to come?
No, I want to see
I wanna
Max
hear what
go
you wanna say.
at Jen.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
What is your fear about tanning beds? That's what I want to know.
Oh no, because I posted yesterday about Final Destination. Remember
Yeah.
they got locked in the tanning bed.
Yeah, and I posted the picture of the girl being locked in the tanning bed.
Right. No. So
That would freak
Joy
me
said
out.
that she always. So sometimes it goes through her mind. It goes through mine too.
When you're behind a truck
But
that
I-
has carrying
Listen
logs.
to- I will not go behind a truck with anything, especially those ones with the cars on it.
Yep.
I'm like, they're
hell no.
They're totally on those little raggedy little straps that are hanging out. Like they're totally
It's
fucking.
funny.
running.
It's funny you said that. After that movie, there's people that won't go through the car wash.
It's
Really?
true.
Yeah, because
Oh,
if the car
wow.
wash stops and you're stuck and you try to get out and then it comes on again and then
You're getting fucked up. But think about that
At
movie,
least you'll be
right?
clean.
Listen,
Clean and fucked up.
no, what happened was the sunroof opened. It wouldn't close, so she stuck her head out, and then she got caught. Her head got caught in, and then here comes the bristles, and then just
Oh my God.
yeah.
Paul is asking, didn't the baby shoot and kill? I do not think so. I think he is tied to 2 different shootings. I know there was one that took place at his house. And listen, he might have shot someone, but I think he's always like on the periphery because he's a piece of shit.
What do
Wait
you
a
got to
minute.
say?
What
Jen?
did we just digress to?
No, because someone had a comment.
We went from
Okay.
biscuits to
I know,
to
To shooting.
I'm completely lost.
Right.
Biscuits to sausage to shooting.
That's
to
what I
Max's
love.
Okay.
That's
profile
what I
picture
love
on
about
Grindr.
this is what I love about the podcast. We just when you think you know, like
We
you said,
all have
Why don't we call this
ADHD.
ADD?
We all have ADHD.
you said that in one of the promos. This show is not predictable. Just when you think you know what's going down this street,
I
and
forgot about that. Where the hell is that,
You
anyways?
need to put that back. Oh, and like I liked Jen's murder. You know that scary music.
Oh,
And
and how we didn't go to the moon.
yeah.
I actually just got into an argument with my mother about. I was like, "Mom, are you fucking kidding me,
Oh.
bro? We didn't go to the moon."
Yeah, she comments on. I see her on Facebook, and it drives you crazy,
I
doesn't
want her
it?
to sit down somewhere.
Because what she thinks everything is real. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, but bro, she like, so I'll put up a status and then she'll call me. Is everything all right? Mom, what the fuck? It's for fucking fun, Mom. Like nothing is real here, bro. Like it's a matrix. Nothing is fucking real.
When I put Elon Musk was bringing back the whalers, she believed me.
I don't like him anymore.
I told you, Stevie.
He's a dick. What do you call it? Jen just said
God.
he's a car hauler, which he is. Those cars are not just going to fall off.
Listen, I'm telling you, Paul. But this goes through my mind too because I will sue you. So then I'm thinking, well, if and then I'm thinking,
put it out
if I
there.
What did Paul do to you?
No, not him. I'm talking about just people in general. I sued my own husband before we were married, and I got a sizable amount of money.
Really?
You damn right. He doesn't even drink. We were coming back from the casino, and he fucking fell asleep at the wheel, and the car crashed. I fucked my back up. And my son's
Chris.
Maybe it's those big ass titties.
Yes, and no, I didn't have these titties back then. I had the flat, saggy ones. That
I know
looked like,
she would have. Yeah, the impact would have been.
now
Look like 2 dress socks. Just,
they were so bad, bro. They were so bad.
Like
Oh my!
They were. Listen, you're not even. Listen, it's not even a joke. And even when I told you I send my before picture to my husband sometimes, and he's like, "Oh my god."
oh my god.
Like, I was like, wait.
Oh my
how long do you
God.
have these? 4 years.
the imprints on the dashboard.
4 years. No, so I sued him and my son's father had just died, so DJ would have been like, he would have been an orphan.
Oh.
So they took that into account when they were,
So
and then
was
they
it
just
Chris?
settled.
It was the,
Why you got to be a Debbie
No,
Downer?
it was
No,
Chris.
Chris, I sued him. We weren't even engaged yet.
How long have you been
You sued
married?
your own husband?
We'll be,
My God.
motherfucking right, I did.
Damn.
she pulled a Britney, like taking her parents to court. You know.
No, but I mean, I shared the money with him. It's not like we didn't,
So
but
then why
fuck-
sue him?
Because I could have died and I was fucked up in the back.
Yeah, but if you're sharing
Well,
the
not
money
the back end,
anyways,
but-
and
he's-
now you're putting him through hell, so
and
he's paying for the rest of his
and he's
life.
still with you. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
I sued the insurance company.
Bless his heart.
Like, right? Hello, I'm suing everyone. I don't.
I'm suing everyone.
Hold on, so listen, one time I was with my friend Anna, and we were working for the residential, and we're driving, and the bitch is going like 90 miles an hour, and I'm like, bro, I'm telling you right now, you fucking crash this car, I am suing you. And she's like, who says that? I was like, I'm saying it. Slow the fuck down.
Anyway, moving along. It's also National Neighbor Day. I mean, everybody has those good neighbors, bad
I like my
neighbors. So everyone here, you get along with your neighbors?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
You
Yeah.
mean like State Farm?
No.
I get along with most of my neighbors except one.
Really?
Who is that?
This bitch across the street with her fucking stupid ass kids, and I told her I would fuck her up.
Are you that?
Other than that,
are you
everyone
that
else is
neighbor?
great.
Like when you hear the sirens go by your street, you like poke your head out and see what's going on.
Who doesn't?
No, I'm
Hold
on
on,
a
Anna,
really
what are you
busy
talking
street.
about? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What? Dude, no, I didn't tell you I was going to sue you, bitch? Yes, I did.
Ooh, damn.
We were going.
Anna, I apologize for her.
But although she was doing me a favor, right? We were on our way driving DJ to gymnastics camp. This is how long ago this was. And this bitch was flying. I was like, bro, you don't slow the fuck down. I will sue you. Absolutely. That happened.
And she slowed down.
All right, you know what?
No, she drives like a maniac.
I'm scared to have her be in the same room as me because if something happens to her.
Yeah, no, I'm
She
suing
trips
you.
over a corner.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm scared now.
Listen, I already
Let's
told
put
my
her-
I'm signing a waiver.
I know.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. So and she's coming to your house tomorrow, huh?
Not anymore.
Okay, friends. It's okay.
so.
Okay, I'm not included
You know,
in this.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
She'll be.
Everyone has that friend that's suing. I don't care what. Listen, it's not suing you personally. I'm not going after your personal effects. But if I slip and fall and bust my ass in your driveway and I break something,
Oh my
I'm
dad.
suing you.
But what if you just fall because you just can't walk?
Do you,
Oh
do
no, I
you-
wouldn't do that.
Oh,
I
okay.
would- wait,
So are you one of those that walk people out of your house down the driveway, make sure they get to the car, and then you walk back to make sure they don't fall and get
no,
sued?
but I do watch. Well, because listen, my driveway is steep. It's dark.
Uh-huh.
Right. I always worry that like a delivery person will bust their ass and now it's a lawsuit. Like I
Yeah.
really think that way.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, you're right, because there's a lot of people out there, and this is where private investigators come in that try to get workman's comp, and they say they hurt their back, and next thing you know, they're on a bowling team the next day.
Oh, wait. She's not saying that I didn't say it. She's like, she can't believe I told
Yeah,
the story.
I saw that.
Nothing's safe here, bitch. Don't worry, I won't. But don't worry, Anna. There's a lot of your stories they're tucked away nice and safe, so you don't have to worry about
that's
that.
what I had for what day it is. Okay, back to you, Jules. What do you got?
What's one word that defines success?
Money.
Love.
Like,
I knew you were gonna.
I say love.
Oh my god,
Aw, Steve.
What?
you don't even mean that. So stop.
Yes, I do. And I'm that's why I'm poor. Because no one loves me.
Or I was gonna say,
You ain't
you're
poor,
filled
man.
with love. Is that
You
what it
ain't
is,
poor.
buddy?
You started from the bottom, now you're here. You ain't poor.
No, I'm poor.
I
I'm
was
poor.
with you when you were poor. I've known you since
I
you were
was
poor.
never. No.
or answer that. What's one word that like makes you successful? Like determination. What the hell?
There you go. That's my word. Determination.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
you
what
can't
yours
take
is?
my- yes.
Okay, what's yours, Jen?
I don't fucking have one.
Sue?
Litigious.
Litigation.
Litigious.
Jury trial. Right? Like,
What
yeah.
about yours, Max?
What word?
Yeah, what word?
He just said it. Money.
Money. I said money.
Money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maxing is money.
No.
You hear that? This is your DJ right here talking.
I don't give a fuck about money.
Although you should be on a jury for like a crime.
Hell no. Motherfuckers be getting locked up every 5 minutes.
Well, I
No, but it would be
Other jurors would be getting locked
it
up.
would be very interesting to watch because of the way her brain works and breaks stuff down. I'm just
That's what
telling you.
scares me.
But it's
All
no,
right.
she's got
Would
that
you
brain.
would you want her as a juror on this case with the Johnny Depp thing?
I think it's so foolhardy. I don't even want. I can't.
I
even
would like
watch
to
it.
see.
You know, in this,
I would like to see her replace Heard. Was it Amber Heard?
Amber Heard.
I would like to see her on the stand.
you think
I'm definitely not saying mega pint. That's not even a real fucking thing.
You think
Johnny wouldn't have a chance.
You think Johnny's banging his attorney?
I don't even know. I haven't even been
No.
following it. He's a
Come
fucking
on.
weird ass, anyways.
Come on. Yes, do you see
I
the
don't think
googly eyes they give each other? He's
half
banging her on the side.
half
No,
the
but why
stuff,
do you think that?
I just
I
because
mean,
it's
half the
Johnny.
stuff that's said is
It's
ridiculous.
Johnny.
He's like kind of creepy. Like I like
He's
him.
a
but
weird ass.
He totally is weird. And
What? Because he's from Pennsylvania and he talks like he's from England. Yeah, I get it. So you know,
And he talks so.
Well, he's lived there for a long
he still
time.
thinks he's a
He
vampire.
probably
from-
does have homes over
I
there.
love that. I love that for you that you just said that because I think the same thing, bro. You were from a fucking steel town.
Okay,
But
you're from
when he-
Pennsylvania, but you talk like you're from England.
But
Okay.
when he does
Or he's a
talk,
vampire.
it is a little annoying.
Yeah, he
Because
is.
it's
He's
like
extremely annoying.
when he talks, it's like you just can't
Imagine
get
fucking
this-
that guy.
No.
Imagine living with that guy. He's probably
Why would
so
I imagine-
annoying.
I don't think she was really.
No
asking.
wonder she's
Oh.
fucking beating him up. Like, shut up, Johnny, fucking stupid Depp. Who fucking talks like a pirate all the time? Fucking weirdo.
Oh, I don't like that. They're looking for
Jack Sparrow.
They're looking for replacements now. You know, one of the replacements is The Rock. I don't want The Rock being Jack Sparrow.
Oh, he would be a
Why are they
badass.
why are they looking for a replacement?
because
All this controversy going on.
For
He
fuck's
doesn't want
sake.
them shitting on the ship.
And even if they went back to him and like apologized and said, we want you back, he's like, I am not going.
Oh my God, there's a definition of fuck the shit out of you right there.
Oh, that is true.
There it is. Right? You want to know what it means?
There it is.
Check the trial notes, friends.
Jen, you just
All right, be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Jen, you
Are you
just
serious?
circled back.
Circle back.
Circle.
Brought it back from the front. Brought it back from the front. But there it is. So fuck the shit out of you. Poop on. Who shits themselves in the bed?
But that was her doing that, right?
Well, maybe she has a problem. Like,
Although if you
a health
fuck in the
problem.
ass, that
Yeah,
does,
you know,
do have to take
that's
the
why
shit
they're
out there.
maybe.
That-
Who
those
knows?
are
Maybe
facts.
she's wearing Depends. We don't know that.
Oh my God! Speaking of Depends, yesterday so I worked at the residential yesterday, right? And so we were watching My Strange Addiction, and in this, he's trans, so now he's a woman, and he was addicted to dressing as a baby, and then he talked about the warmth of wearing a diaper and how comforting it was. And then another woman drank her own urine.
What
The fuck is going on?
What show is this?
It's called My Strange Addiction.
You find all these crazy shows.
They find me. They find me. I was just going through the channels. I was like, oh, what could this be?
Do you have that remote where you talk and you ask, like, Alexa, play Stranger Things, and Stranger
No.
Things pop up, or
I don't think so. If I do, I don't know how
You
to
mean
work
in
it.
on the phone?
Well, the Alexa, it's like Steve knows what I'm talking
Because
about.
I can speak into the remote and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have that,
Alexa,
yeah.
play Stranger Things, and it does
no,
it for
I
you.
just click a button and I'm like Netflix, and Netflix will come up.
But I
Well-
think isn't that through whatever Comcast?
No, Steve,
Yes.
Steve does it all the time. Like, he goes in
That's
the no, he
his
no,
music.
no, but he does it.
What do I do?
But that's because he has Alexa though.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, like, on your remote, like, you say when you want to watch a movie, say Alexa, play Stranger Things, and it does it for you.
Correct.
You have that.
Oh,
I got, yeah.
See?
okay.
Or he walks in the room, Alexa, turn the air conditioning on. It does that.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
AC. I mean, not AC. I have Google also.
Didn't you see, like, the Murphy video where he goes, Alexa, turn the lights on in the hallway? And it
No.
so
Like, is
they-
your whole house computerized or something?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
one of these days, it's going to get hacked and it's going to lock all you guys out.
That's fine.
You know
Time
what?
for you to go anyway, Steve. if That happens.
Time for you to go.
He'll just
Stage
go
left,
buy
buddy.
another one.
Can you, Alexa,
Kids.
lock the rape room?
Do you have a panic room? Do we
I
know
don't want
about
you
it?
having a rape room, Steve.
No, he has a panic
He
room.
does have a.
I do have a panic room.
Behind that fireplace, I bet you it's a stairwell and it leads into another room. It wouldn't surprise me. He has a panic room.
No, actually, did you see the third floor?
Yeah, it's nice up there too.
How do you get up to the third floor, huh? He does. He has a secret dungeon.
That's right. He keeps all his slaves.
Things that make you go,
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. So, what was it, like a couple of weeks ago? I walked into my kitchen at night and I was like, what the hell is that smell? I'm thinking it's like bad food or the garbage. So I throw it out. We wake up the next morning. I walk down into the kitchen again. I'm like, it fucking stinks in here. It smells like a dead body or
oh
something.
my God.
There was a mouse
Aw.
that crawled up in the back of the refrigerator
Aw.
and died.
Oh,
Aw.
You could see I think it was his tail hanging out or some shit.
Poor Jerry.
And my wife took it out, but thank God, because I would. No, she fits back there. I don't. So it gave me a good reason not to have to do it.
Most women have a phobia against snakes and mice, and they just don't like.
They're gross.
they are gross.
You won't get near a snake. No.
I know. I used to play with snakes when I was a kid. Now I'm scared of them.
Did you like feeding them with the mice and watch them like?
Oh yeah, I used to have a boa.
Yeah.
Did you used to have one?
Yeah, a boa, 2 boas.
People just like that. They like, oh, can I feed?
It
The
was
snake?
actually my ex's boas, but we used to have frozen rats.
Yeah.
You put them in the middle of the floor, and you only have to feed them once a month.
Yeah.
So
My brother had piranhas. They used to eat like shrimp.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you put it in the middle of the floor and they just,
they just suck it down. You could see
You
it
could
going
watch
down the
yes,
thing.
and watch it
that's
digest.
disgusting.
So fucked
I know.
up.
It's just like a circle of life. Oh, watch this. The mouse. Poor mouse. Poor mouse.
Fuck
I
that
know.
mouse.
It was frozen.
Oh,
gross.
No, there's.
Well, they sell them. They sell them in the pet store, don't they?
Yeah, that's where we used to get them. Yeah.
God.
They got these crazy.
Why are you licking your lips?
I was
They-
just.
You
about
were
to
just gonna say
bro.
that.
Literally, like, what's happening?
He was all
over to
like,
the left here?
we were talking about. He's like,
like.
he was looking like LL Cool J and shit.
Oh wow.
Speaking of LL Cool J, hold on. I want to get to this so can we get to the happening week?
Go
Let's
right
go,
ahead.
bro. Let's go.
Let's
So,
go.
We lost a legend, Ray Liotta.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Goodfellas.
Yeah. So I just watched Goodfellas again for the 17th time.
Now, can I
Yesterday-
ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Did he have mascara on? He always looks like he had mascara on,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Well, maybe like he goes on these shows. So
No, I'm saying, do you know anyone else like that looks like
I just
that?
Did
think he
you
has
see-
beautiful eyelashes?
He did.
Did you see the clip of when he was on the Kelly Ripa show there?
No.
And they asked him like, is him and J-Lo are close? So what do you call her? And they asked her, do you call her Jenny on the Block? J-Lo? He goes, no, I call her Jen. Just like I don't call LL Cool J LL. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. You don't call LL Cool. No, what do you call him? He goes, I call him Todd.
Yeah, it's actually James Todd. Yeah, James Todd.
I don't
Wow.
call, and he goes, I don't call Busta.
Busta.
Why is he friends with all these motherfucking black
No,
people? in the-
Because he's a player.
Because he does all those movies. I mean,
Well, did you see that Jill commented that her friend used to date him?
Jill Morgan?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that he was over
Ray Liotta?
Yeah, she said.
Or LL?
No, Ray Liotta.
no, back in the day, he kind of looked like James Dean, like when
He was very handsome, but I always
You
felt
think
like
so?
that he had bad skin.
I didn't
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
Like just bad skin, but he
Yep.
was, but in that movie, like that in Goodfellas, there was something so handsome about him.
Really? You think?
Yes, he was very handsome.
You forgot the movie In Silence of the Lambs, where Hannibal, like he played this crooked cop, and he was after the.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I
and then
did.
at the end, they're sitting at the table, and he kidnapped them. Hannibal
I forgot about that.
He cut his skull open,
right.
and he was feeding him his own brains.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yummy.
Ray Liotta was in there?
He was in that.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah,
But
I'll send you the clip.
Okay.
I
I'll
know.
send-
I forgot about it. Yeah.
I'll send you guys the
Wow.
clip in our group text.
thanks, Max.
All right. So also,
I'm
What?
done.
What?
also getting on the Legionnaire disease. Disease.
Go ahead, Jen.
Well, I
Take
mean,
this one, Jen.
She's going to sue you.
Let Jen roll with
Let me
it.
explain to the universe what's going on. So the outbreak is in a High Bridge neighborhood in the Bronx. So they just had a big, outbreak of it. So
Mhm.
the health department stepped in. They're checking it out, and it could be anything. So
No,
but
it
we
can't be
always-
anything. It's fucking Legionnaire's disease.
But
Right?
But do you know how
What are
that?
you going to do?
Do you know how that became and all, and why they call it Legionnaire's disease?
Yes, because
Okay.
your old air conditioners back at the old studio.
No, tell me why.
No, it was they had a convention. The what do you call it? The Legion.
The American
Oh,
Legion.
yeah.
American Legion had a convention.
Yep.
I think it was New York, and they couldn't figure out why some of them were dying. And so they're like, what's going on, and why is it just these people? And they're like, oh, it could be the walls, it could be the paint or whatever. And then there was people dying outside the same building on the side from the sidewalk,
Yeah.
not like dropping dead right there.
No, but getting
But
extremely
come to
sick.
find out, they think it was like the air conditioning, the exhaust from the air conditioning, and something like that.
Wow.
And then they started calling it Legionnaire's disease.
Well, also because that's why they tell you, like, it breeds nothing but bacteria
Right.
in the heat. And when, you know what I mean? When it's blowing air in and blowing air out. And if you don't clean those vents, anything, but we were definitely susceptible and on the road to dying in the previous studio.
Well, you shut. I knew that was
because-
coming.
All right,
You
so-
saved yourself from a lawsuit.
I got
You totally did.
Speaking of
Who am I going to sue? I couldn't get them to fucking
speaking of
fix anything.
No, she was
all
going
right,
to sue.
so when you guys go get your oil changed, do you have them check your air filter in your car? Do they check that for you?
I think that's
Yeah, they do it all.
automatic.
I know.
Yeah, they do it
That's part of the
automatically.
I don't
process.
trust them.
No, not the oil filter. I'm talking about the air filter.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they're supposed to
That's part of
change
the
all the
process.
filters
Do
and
you
all the
believe that they
fluids.
changed? Do you believe that they changed it?
I
mean,
don't
I think so.
Well, I don't, but I also think there's a cost for it, right? Like,
Yeah,
I think that's what they
it's
tell
not,
you.
It's not cheap
You
to
need
do.
you need to change your air, like your filter. Or do you want us to change it not at $967? So I can go right.
Exactly.
to
I know
fucking-
it's so stupid. I know you
I
can
can
do it
try-
yourself. All you
Right.
gotta do is take off the cover and throw a new one in,
That's it, and I can.
and
tell
it's right up top.
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Yeah.
You can too. It's even easier for you to do
no,
it.
it's in mine. I don't know, on a Nissan's, it's in the glove compartment. So you pop up you take
Really?
you take the glove compartment out, and it's in there. It's right back in there.
Wow.
That's
So
where
clearly you know how to do it.
the air filter, yeah.
All
But
right.
some people don't change it. They just go, they don't even go for a regular oil change like they're supposed to. But I'm just saying, if you don't change that air
wow.
filter, it's the same thing. You're
Yeah.
breathing all that garbage in.
I know. I don't use the air conditioning though.
You don't?
know?
You don't?
Never, which it pisses off everyone that drives in my
I know.
car.
I'd be sitting.
So what do you do in like
Oh,
90
man.
plus degree weather?
I just open the windows. I feel claustrophobic. I don't like the feel of it blowing on me in
Wow.
the driving. I feel like it's just nasty air.
I'm one of
circulate-
those.
circulating
I'm one
in
of
the
those
car.
that will have the window down and the AC on at the same time.
I've done that.
Oh yeah, I do
I've done
that too.
Yep,
It's like-
absolutely.
Well, yeah, because you're a smoker.
Yeah,
so-
I'm a smoker, that's fine.
You smoke in your car, Steve?
Yeah,
He smokes
Do you let
people
other
out.
people smoke in your car
yeah.
in the back seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when they're tied up in the trunk, they want to
Yeah,
cigarette.
see?
Yeah.
When they're tied up in the trunk, Steve, and they're
Okay.
This will be your last cigarette.
enjoy, bitches.
So moving along. So these guys are still making the news. You know about Casey White and Vicky White, the correction officer
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
fugitive that escaped. And then,
So what are we talking about them for?
So
She's
what we're
dead.
talking about
He's
in
captured.
Alabama, the hotel room where they stayed at is got a waiting list now. Everybody wants to stay there.
What?
Yes.
Weird.
Oh my
There's some fucking weird
People
people
have
out
nothing
there.
else to do with their time. Like, people, what the fuck?
Exactly.
So finally, the people at the hotel, the own hotel, caught on. So it was $63 a night. Now it went up to $75 to $100 a night. There's a waiting list. There's actually people that want to sleep in this room where they slept at. It's
People
not
are
like they
freaking
killed anything.
dumbasses.
They had,
ridiculous.
they had long awaited sex.
Oh,
in the room.
didn't they
What's
have
that?
like was it the Amityville house or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh, that's in New York.
right.
Oh, it
And
is. I
Yeah.
never knew where that
Mhm.
was. Can you stay there?
No,
No,
it's
people
people
live
live
there.
there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't know that.
But there's been traffic jams, people driving by. I mean, listen, that's one of the. I mean, you know what the interesting part is that whole like family annihilators. That's rare. Like it's a rare crime for someone to come in and annihilate a whole
Mhm.
family. And so that back then was one of the most famous. Cases of a family annihilation, but also there's the haunting part of it too, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's why people drive by.
But
Well,
would you stay at that hotel that I was just talking about?
No, I don't. It sounds
No.
dirty.
It's
and dingy,
stupid.
but
It just
I
sounds
don't- It only
stupid.
takes you
First of
$5
all-
a night.
first
It
of
probably
all-
has fucking Legionnaire's disease in there.
Sounds very
So
cheap.
they clean. I mean, if it wasn't clean and they did a tour, I'm like, this is where they.
No.
No. But
For
even
what?
then, no.
I would only stay at a place that's famous for being like a horror, like
But why are we-
that they made a movie
Well,
about.
Like there's the haunting in Connecticut. It's right in Southington.
Yeah, my
Right.
son did a report
like
about that. Yeah.
or in Dallas where John F. Kennedy like going into the
The grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Or the opera thing where Lincoln was shot.
Yeah,
Ah.
stuff like that. It's just like we were talking about that a few shows ago about like people like the lead singer of Korn. He bought the car, Ted Bundy's car. He bought that.
He did? He had
he was on Cribs. And
Really?
he goes. He bought the Volkswagen.
It
and
had no back seat.
it had no back seat because he pretended that he was crippled and he had
Oh
so
my
it-
God.
Damn.
That's how-
Ever
What about
take
the
a
DC
ride from a
sniper?
motherfucker
No.
with no back seat.
No.
The same thing with the DC sniper. They didn't have a backseat either.
No, he
Oh
had,
my.
yeah, because he went through the trunk, and that's how he never got caught.
Fucking
Well,
creeps.
all right. Speaking of shootings, Texas.
Wow. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's going on? What are your thoughts?
It's becoming like the norm. It's sad to say it's becoming like now you like sending your kids off to school, and you're just like, Before it was like, oh, you're off to school, they're safe. Now you don't have that feeling anymore. You know, they're going to school and you got to worry about this now. You know?
Right.
Well, you have to worry about going to the grocery store
Right.
or the movies.
Right.
You know,
Jen,
I know.
Jen, you're silent. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, because listen, I have so many thoughts about it that I got into it with, I think, one of Rippy's friends, right? So you don't see my profile picture. You just see, and usually I don't comment on stuff like that because I think everyone should be allowed their own opinion because anything that has to do with like race and politics, all that stuff, right? It's personal. You become emotional in your response. And frankly, I'm just up here for the fucking cat videos, right? Like, but he's like, I would get so tired of people that don't work in a school, B,
Right.
don't work in mental health,
Right.
C, want to just write it off to, oh, it's guns, it's guns, it's guns. Bro, it isn't just guns.
Right.
Right.
There's a culture of violence here in this country that doesn't happen in anywhere else in the world.
Right.
Right.
And so, and what I was trying to say was like, listen, like friends, there is a problem with boys, white boys over the age of 15. And every single mass murderer, you can literally follow the dots of their mental health and someone knew, but nothing happened. Systems break down. There is not enough support. Insurance companies don't pay.
Right.
There's no residential beds. The shit could go on. And listen, and then there's a culture of hate on top of that. So when you have somebody that's mentally unstable, a culture of hate, and shit is just accessible. And so I had said, guns are not the problem. 99% of people that own guns respect the power of a gun. They're not out here shooting motherfuckers up. But this fucking
that's
guy,
true.
he wants to say, well, you know, there's a problem. It starts spewing off shit about black people. He's a white guy. So I said, sir, I am black. I do not need you to fucking tell me what happens to black kids. I haven't slept since 3 of them shot out of my asshole.
Rippy just says, I just literally logged on and heard my name.
No, and so his friend, and so I said to his friend, I was like, guy, you can have your own opinion. I was like, I'm simply saying that we cannot ignore what's happening right in front of our face.
All right, my take on this is, you know, you have the people pro-gun, mental, whatever. My take is there's no need for assault rifles.
really is not.
It's got the word assault right in it.
Right.
Okay, you want to get a gun? Fine. I want to get a gun. I have no problem with that. I don't need a gun that's gonna fucking shoot off 20 rounds in less than a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And so I'm not saying, you
Like
know,
the Bushmaster. That's
right. You don't need those. What are you going to do? Fucking hit a dare. There's nothing going to be left of that dare. But also, it is a mental thing also. So the Republicans and Democrats are both right, but they're fighting for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the problem is you can look at the way that laws and policy is created, that women and children mean nothing in this country, right? So children access to anything, it has, we're just not appreciated or respected. So it's not going to, you know, you can have a mass shooting of students. This is not the first time.
Right.
This is what, the 55th something like school shooting, whether it's one person that dies or 22.
Right.
The whole shit is fucked up.
And it was
So-
the second biggest one since Sandy Hook.
Yeah, right.
So what I'm saying, what my thoughts on it, because you work in the school system, I work in the school system. So far, they've been pretty good. Now, I'm not saying 100% they could fix the problem, but when an issue comes up with a student or somebody, there's red flags. Like the minute, because people like their friends will be like, "Hey, this person just sent me something," and so it throws up a red flag. And then, okay, you got this guy on his radar. You got this person, this child, the
But
student.
all of these kids were on someone's radar.
Exactly.
That kid in Buffalo, the police had talked to him
Right.
6 months prior, 12 months prior, because he had made these threats. He had written previous manifestos, and nobody took him serious. Because you know what? The average person is not, the switch doesn't flip, and they don't go and fucking shoot up an entire school.
Right.
They don't go
But-
drive into a grocery store and go to the blackest part of Buffalo
Right.
and shoot
But-
everybody.
Oh yeah, he drove how many miles?
Right.
300 miles.
But I'm saying, it's in your school system. Have you seen a lot of kids pop up as red flags? Is like, you know,
I think they're all fucked up, if you ask me.
but I'm saying that, you know, did you seen that they're on top of it? So if a student starts acting weird,
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, listen, the average person, that everyone has that Pollyanna effect, right?
Right.
No one wants to look at someone's child. And again,
Right.
not everybody is trained to look at what kids say, to look at what their actions and think. I'm dissecting every time a kid comes in my office. I think about, or someone gives me a note, or they draw a picture. That's what I'm doing, but that's what I'm trained to do. Right. So I see red flags even when they're probably yellow. Right. Like I think everybody's fucking crazy. And I think the kids right now, the problem is they're just exposed to so much that we never were.
Exactly.
Right. Like I shouldn't be telling kids about running a train on someone in 7th grade. And that's kids are talking about that, sucking dick and what?
Whoa, we're talking from no.
No, but you need to listen.
Just because we said Bushmaster doesn't mean you have to be talking.
But you have to understand that these kids that are 12, 11, they are able to access porn at the drop of a hat, and not even on purpose. And so
look at Max. That's what he's doing right now.
Then comes porn. Then comes violence. It's all the same thing.
Yep.
Then comes the baby in the baby.
What do you got to say, Jerry? Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Jerry.
How you doing, Jerry?
Hey, Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry.
All right, Lotus.
So there you go. So the Texas kid, the 18-year-old, I just saw an interview with his grandfather who didn't seem to know too much about his own grandson. So he had dropped out of school, didn't go back, didn't do anything for school, but kind of was like isolating, hung out in his room, playing video games and stuff. But I guess there was like some warning signs then, because I guess when you play video games, you can...
Don't sound like an old person. Please don't sound like an old person.
I don't play video games.
What is it? Say it again.
Apparently, you can shoot people.
That's not what I was going to say.
I know. Go ahead.
But when you make a comment or a threat, so like he was doing that so hello, it's clear right there. Like he was.
But here's the problem. I think when you're playing those virtual games, you don't know who these people are.
True.
Right. You don't know. And who do you tell?
True.
So listen, by the time you get to it, the thread is gone. It does. And I don't think those threads last. Like, I don't think you can go in and see like, oh, such and such, I shot my dog 67 said, you know what I'm saying? Like
I shot my dog 67.
You know what I mean? But I don't think that. And so listen, and again, they're kids, and kids say crazy things all the time.
But if a 17-year-old drops out of school, doesn't do anything,
Stop talking about me. I'm sitting right here.
Trying to go for their GED or anything. Like, isn't that a red flag?
It happens more than you could possibly imagine.
Max, you want to go home? Let's go somewhere.
No, listen. So in your line of work, I'm not getting into details with you about it, but in your line of work, in the past couple of years, have you seen more people come in to see you? So as far as kids on 18 years old, whatever, with mental problems?
Yeah.
10-year-olds, 9-year-olds.
Really?
I mean, I don't work with
I'm
children.
I'm not putting your business out here, but I'm just saying.
Teenagers, absolutely.
No, you want to hear what.
And within like a percentage, what would you say?
Oh my God.
There is it's a high percentage.
90%?
Yeah.
Higher?
Not just, it's the pandemic, it's the school shootings, it's everything. It's everything that they're seeing on a daily basis. Like Jen was saying, we didn't have any of that. We didn't have it in our face 24/7. These kids do.
This has been going on. Like when I said this is becoming the norm, like, it started with Columbine, even before Columbine.
No, it was way before
even before that. But now social media has taken it to a whole new level, because now you could turn on your phone and there it is, where before you had to wait for the afternoon paper, the morning paper, because it was right there. But this has been going on since like the 60s, the 50s, maybe even the 40s.
Right, but now it's just in your face.
Exactly.
All the time.
It's good and bad at the same time, because at least you know what's going on, and you know what signs to look for.
Well, it's also causing severe anxiety because people like my mother, she doesn't stop. She doesn't stop with the news.
Same
She's
with
constantly watching. I'm like, bitch, turn that shit off. Like, bro, you can't live. You can't live.
Same with
you
my
cannot
mom.
function. And then it starts to become all you think about. And, and then you become anxious.
You see, like, not nobody in this room, but not one of the viewers on here made up a good point. There's a lot of parents that are afraid of their kids.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure Jen's kids are afraid of her.
They don't want to confront, like, oh, I don't want to get on their bad side. They're going to run away or something like that.
Which is totally understandable.
Exactly. So there is a lot of parents out there that should take the blame for this.
But I don't think it's take a blame, right?
Right. I don't think so either.
I think that what happens when you have to look at parenting and when you look at the dynamics that get set up between kids. And I say this to my mom all the time. You train people how to treat you.
Absolutely.
Right? So they're living in a house that they've created, a house that's boundaryless. They've given the child power, but there's also, who do you call? There's no support in place to come in and fix it. But also, like, parents are younger, like, right? Like I have a student now who's 13, going to be 14. His grandmother is my age.
Wow.
So if you're not even raised by older people or around like different generations of people, like, and you're growing up with your kids, I think that really it's a difference. You want to be their friend, but you know what you should do. But there are definitely parents that live in fear.
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck that shit. I wish a motherfucker would try to raise up in this house.
So moving along
I'll
now.
knock you down the fucking steps before you tell me
we
what's
got
happening.
3 minutes left.
So moving along now, I got another teenage story for you. 2 teenagers died on the New York, Jersey beach. It was a private beach. I guess they were digging a 10-foot hole with frisbees.
Yeah, I heard.
And they went down and the thing collapsed on them.
Yes.
I mean, we used to do crazy things at the beach. Like, you used to
I
bury
heard
your
about
friend and then stuff like that. But this was like a 10-foot. I mean, they
Can I
went
just
in.
ask you a question?
What?
Why you get to
Yes,
a
he was
foot,
from
like,
Maine.
like, what are we doing where we're digging a 10-foot fucking? And
You're
you're
looking for some
what are we
serious
doing when we're down there?
No, sometimes, okay, I've seen kids do it at the beach. They like to make their own like swimming pool. They'll dig a hole and like
But they stop at like a
Weird.
certain.
but 10 feet. And when you're going
Exactly.
down there, and then you know how the sand is, it just like
They're looking for some serious.
And they ask for lotion and shit like that.
Nope.
And then you tell them to put it in the basket, and now we have a whole other issue going.
I think that's a red flag.
yeah.
Is that a red flag?
Where's
So
the fucking
unfortunately,
parent? Like,
it was time and it didn't get in there in time, so it crushed them. And
Yep.
Jeez.
you make it
Also-
sound very matter of fact. So yep, it collapsed and then it
Just
crushed them, and fuck
and
it.
that's that, kids. All right. Also, I got some entertainment news for you.
Let's hear it.
Thanks, Max.
Love entertainment.
This weekend,
Which rapper?
you're close.
Oh,
I knew it.
Bobby Brown.
Oh, bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
He has another documentary. It will be on A&E.
It's a show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do we
Yeah.
No, it's a
Why-
documentary. It's on
Bro.
A&E.
Why-
Oh, but he has
Another
the show
one.
coming out
Right,
too.
Yes.
he does.
Yeah, it's called. What is it called? Me and Bobby Brown or
His
something like
lips
that.
are
Or,
chapped. He's
But
on
why-
drugs.
His lips are
Why
chapped.
do we
Why do we have
fucking
another one?
care about him anymore?
But listen, so the article about him, this was a shocker. And like he was talking about all his past relationships when he was young.
Ugh.
Who would you say was on that list? Begins with an M.
Madonna.
Thank you.
Paul just said I'm old. Excuse me, Paul.
Paul
Take that
just
back.
said the show needs to be longer.
It does.
I know.
So yeah,
We've
so
already said that.
so there was a list of people that Bobby Brown slept with before Whitney and
Ew,
this and
ew,
that.
ew, ew.
So they said he went
Check your
when,
vagina, folks, because
So-
it's probably all fucked
No,
up.
it's
Slept with that guy.
Snatch.
so when he was talking about
Check your snatch.
they asked him about Madonna. So like, what happened with Madonna? He goes, well, let's just say there wasn't a lot of sleeping involved or talking.
Oh.
I don't
he
know
was
what we're doing.
But like, who
You're fucking
cares?
good
Do
for
they
you.
sing to each other?
Who cares who he dated?
He's
Seriously,
fucking
And-
gross.
and-
His
Don't
lips
care.
are chapped.
don't care.
This one made the New Edition movie. He slept with Janet Jackson.
He's fucking gross. Who fucks that guy?
Bobby Brown.
I'm saying early Bobby Brown, like
Bobby
19
Brown.
Fuck what year?
when he had the Gumby. And
Bro,
yeah.
no one's fucking that guy.
Bobby Brown
He
slept
has
with
like a
Janet
lazy
Jackson.
eye and
I
chapped
believe
lips.
I
that.
wouldn't
Yes.
doubt it. I mean,
No, he did. So here's the story. This is what happened. She did it behind her dad's back because if her dad found out that she slept with Bobby because Bobby was from the streets,
Joe Jackson would have whooped his ass too.
Dude, she fucking married El DeBar.
He would have been he would have been
fucking
Bobby
kidding me?
White.
She went from El DeBarge to
I
Bobby
thought-
Brown. She got that gangster, you know
Yeah,
what?
I know, but I thought she got with El DeBarge to piss off her dad.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought it was him.
No,
I didn't
but-
know. It
no,
was
I thought El
They-
DeBarge was gay.
No, he came out.
Thank
and
you for
there
that.
was no
Me too.
Janet didn't deny this or anything like that. She
Jerry
didn't,
curl.
but she, so she was like, yeah. So he slept with Madonna. He slept with Janet Jackson, and then he went to Whitney, and everybody blames Whitney's fall on him because he's saying that he got Whitney involved with the coke and all that stuff. But
How do you know it wasn't the other way around? Because that bitch looked like she loved drugs.
Oh, she used to party like crazy.
She loved that coke. You see that bitch wig twisted to the side?
no,
I met her and Heavy D.
There was
They
a-
where I DJ'd in New York. They came in.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
what was
I
the
didn't
line?
party with them. No.
There was a line that Whitney used to say. It was a famous line, and I can't think of
Was
it.
she blowing it?
No,
That's
she's like
probably the only lines I know. She was.
no, it had to do with cocaine.
But wait a second. Have you heard of her in the news as much as when she was with Bobby? No,
Who?
right?
No.
Because she was a
Whitney.
fucking train wreck.
Yeah, when she was with him.
And when they had that show, did you see it?
Being Bobby Brown, and she totally why are you fucked up on drugs? Like, where is your people, right?
You know,
like, if I'm on a fucking show and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
and I'm sweating like Punta Kinte. Fucking wig to
Jen,
the side.
Jen,
You're
let me-
shit in the corner of my
Jen, let
mouth. Where's my friends?
Jen,
Where's
let
my
me
friends?
ask you this. What show would you rather watch? That one? You're going to say no, right? That Bobby Brown
Oh,
show?
I can't stand that show.
Or The Flavor of Love.
I'm not watching any of those.
Do you remember The Flavor of
Yeah,
Love?
Is that Flavor Flav?
Yeah.
Flavor of Love.
But you know what? Who
With the-
fucks that guy? He just-
Brigitte Nielsen.
Yes.
Well, besides that bitch, but somebody just came out
I
like
know.
somebody.
He's at the 3-year-old.
I can't. Bro.
I don't
Who's fucking
understand.
that guy
I
and
don't
says
know.
this is a good idea?
I don't know.
You
can
roll
have-
over in the morning. You're
It's
like, I
nasty.
cannot wait.
They
Oh
got
my
shows
god,
for everything now.
That's nasty.
They got shows on VH1 for everything. Everything.
Steve, you ready to go, Steve?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to lunch with my son today.
Oh, all right.
So now
Okay.
say something. Go ahead.
I've nothing
Have
to
fun.
Nice, Steve. Nice
Enjoy.
shirt. Hey, Steve. Nice shirt.
Fuck you.
say. Nice shirt. Nice hat.
Until next
Nice
time.
shirt.
All right, guys, it's time to go. Thank you for tuning in today. We will
Nice
see
hat.
you next week.
George Jefferson.
Shut the fuck up.